Okay, once again, good morning. Welcome to the Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show for Wednesday, June 30th. We're going to be going over today's news, sports news here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Also, if you want to come in video chat, we will send links out so that you can be able to, you'll be able to do that as you watch this show. So they are live, so we are setting them up for you. So we will be setting them up, and you'll be able to voice your opinion on anything that's happening in the world of sports. So we're going to go ahead and send those out to you. And so once again, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter has StreamYard links. So let's go ahead and go over some sports headlines here on this Wednesday morning going into afternoon. So let's go over some ESPN stuff. Let's okay, Jeff Passett, MLB trade deadline preview. Stars could move to teams that likely will deal. That's what they're discussing. So it looks like the MLB trade deadline will begin pretty soon before you know it. So that is what's going to happen. So also let's go over some news headlines. Okay, LeBron James' Olympic career likely will be over, according to Jerry Colangelo. So it looks like LeBron James will not be playing for the U.S. Olympic team going to Tokyo this year. So it looks like it's not going to happen. So that is probably going to be the end of LeBron James. He did opt out the past two Olympic cycles. So LeBron played 68 games, also 3 Olympics. He also had an international experience with Team USA. So I say this, look, if it is over for LeBron James, well, so be it. Because look, if he don't want to participate in the Olympics and stuff like that, is a one-time deal. If you want to participate in the Olympics, I mean, that's a one-time deal. I mean, because look, all those athletes that go to the Olympics year after year and stuff like that, look, they won't get a second chance to go to the Olympics. So I say this, look, LeBron James has to understand, look, I know he's going to worry about injuries and stuff like that. But the truth of the matter is, look, you should represent your country going to Tokyo. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. That's ESPN.com. Okay, New Orleans Saints signed Ryan Renshek to a 5-year, $96 million extension. So it looks like he will be staying with the Saints for the foreseeable future. So because we need him greatly in the offensive line. So I'm glad to see him getting his deal worth $96 million for 5 years. He also $19.2 million average per year for Renshek on the extension. So that is great news for the Saints in general. They are about $5 to $6 million cap space before Renshek's deal. So looks like he just signed that deal. Also, Cabrera signed extension last year, Lattimore, and so once again, he will be the highest paid right tackle for the Saints once the season begins. So once again, this is from ESPN. ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. News. Okay, Los Angeles Lakers finalized a deal to hire David Frisdale as the assistant. So it looks like he is going to be an assistant head coach over there at the LA Lakers. So he finalized the deal with David Frisdale. When he played, when he was with the Knicks, he went 21-83. He also had a 50-51 record, taking the Grizzlies to the playoffs. Also a 7-12 start. That was back in 2017-18. So it looks like that's going to happen sooner rather than later. This is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, woman would sign, caused a massive Tour de France crash, was arrested. So it looks like that's good news, because that should have never happened when it did, because that right there is something you don't do to those. They're trying to, like, those cyclists are trying to compete in a Tour de France. I mean, they don't want to have somebody sitting there with a sign getting crashed. So that's, like I said, I'm glad to see the Tour de France absolutely arresting the woman, the French police arresting the woman that did cause that massive pileup. Okay, also the tour cautions fans to respect the safety of riders, because look, when you put a sign out there, you got to move your sign. You got to put your sign wherever you can have your signs, but you got to move them where they won't be a problem for the race cyclists. So that's one thing the fans need to start doing. It's not doing stuff like that. It's not putting their signs in front of those where those cyclists have to ride through that area. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, Chicago Blackhawks, Jonathan Toews says he will miss season. He will miss season, but plans to play. So it looks like he will play in the 2022 season. So that's hopefully that's great news for the Chicago Blackhawks in general. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, Novak Djokovic extends his streak to 16 matches. So he did win one of his matches against Carl Anderson. He won 6-3, 6-3. So that's in 6-3. So that he did extend his. He also, like I said, that is once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. See what else we have. All right. Lionel Messi set contract set to expire, but Barcelona remains confident that they will sign him and keep him in Barcelona. So that's probably most likely will happen for Lionel Messi. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. So let's see what else we have. Also, former Liverpool boss Rafael Benitez becomes the new Everton manager. So it looks like some changes in Liverpool as we speak. So that's so it looks like the FA season will start. So these are your starting dates for all the soccer play. You have Liga's starting on August 7th. Then you got the Super Cup on August 11th. And then you got Premier League beginning on August the 14th. La Liga begins on August the 14th. Bundesliga will begin August 14th. Series A will begin August 21st. UCL group draw will begin on 26th. And then transfer windows will close on August 31st. And also the group stage will begin on September 14th. So that is your soccer schedule for 2021-2022 season. So, okay, this is Witnessing Greatness. I'm going to go ahead and put this up on the screen. Witnessing Greatness. The art of Simone Biles' greatness with my daughter. So this is the young lady that's going to be participating in the Olympics. So we wish them the best of luck going into the 2020 Olympics. So this is one of the pictures that Biles put. It was some slippers with some goat on it. So that's pretty good slippers right there. She has. So like I said, this athlete right here, I'm gonna tell you, she's just absolutely one of the best Olympians around. So once again, this is from ESPN. Go to ESPN.com. Okay, let's see what else we have for today. Okay, once again, some updates on Wimbledon. Wimbledon going on the third set in the men's single. That's on court number 1. Evans is leading 6-3, 6-3, and 3-2. And Trafford leading 5-4 in the first set. Also, D. Schwartzman winning his set 4-2. So that was in Wimbledon. Also, the women's singles match is going on as well. And then the matches at 12:15 will be Davis and Keys. Also, Jabari and Williams will that will be Venus. I think that's Venus Williams. Will be at on ESPN. So that is also the quarterfinals will begin of the Euro Cup will begin January 2nd through 3rd. So that is also tonight. Phoenix will take on the LA Clippers. The Phoenix Suns have a chance to close it out tonight. So hopefully they're leading 3-2. Looks like they will have a chance to go to the NBA Finals tonight. So that is at 8 o'clock. We will have the game for you on sports on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So we'll go ahead and move along, and we'll go over to. I'm going to go over Crest City Sports. See what's happening on the Crest City Sports side. Okay, we're going to look at. Let's see. Looks like not that many sports topics. Let's see if we can find some more sports topics from this side. Okay, let me put this on the side. Okay, what's Louisiana Tech adds Shelby Hire to become the new to be a softball coach with Louisiana Tech. So this is from Malcolm Butler. You can follow him at Quest City Sports. He writes for Louisiana Tech Sports. So that is what's going to happen. So also Julie Ibieta earns top girls coach honor for New Orleans. So congratulations to Julie Ibieta. So congratulations to her on her. That's from the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation. She did earn those top honors. Also, the annual awards will begin tomorrow. Dr. Greg's Jimmy Collins special award will be awarded to Dr. Greg Stewart from Tulane. Also, outstanding boys basketball coach of the year, Gerald Lewis from St. Aug. Also, we talked about you, Bietta. Also, female athletes will be Thursday, and male athletes will be Friday. The Eddie Robinson Award will be on Monday. The outstanding boys prep team will be on January 6th. It'll be a Tuesday. And also the girls prep team will be announced on July 7th. Also, outstanding collegiate coach will be on July 8th. Also, New Orleans Sports, Greater New Orleans Sports Hall of Fame 2021 induction will be announced Friday, July 9th, Monday, July 12th, Tuesday, July 13th, and Wednesday, July 14th, and Thursday, July 15th. And then the Colbert Award will be on July 20th, and the so all for the female, and then the male will be on July 21st. That'll be a Wednesday. So that is the Greater New Orleans Sports Foundation. So let's go to another article. Okay, Catholic Point Capee moves ahead without Star Language. So that is the so that's what's going to happen. So it looks like they finished 7-3 last year. They did in the quarterfinals of the playoffs. So looks like they're going to be ready for their season in general. So they're going to have a their offense is that's a flex bone offense, run heavy, option attacks. So that's what they're going to put out for this year for in general. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, LSU Eunice sophomore Jack Murfield named to the National Junior College Defensive Player of the Year. Congratulations to him. So that's from LSU Eunice. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Go to crestcitysports.com. That's crestcitysports.com. Also, Southeastern's Franca the Sailor earns a Southland Conference um, male student athlete of the year. Congratulations to him. So it looks like he's also going to be an Olympian for the Southeastern track team. So congratulations to so these are your Southland Conference track all conference teams. So we'll show them to you. So they got some on the women's side as well. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Also, Chris Grant named the deputy commissioner for the Southland Conference. So he is. So congratulations to Chris Grant, veteran athlete administrator with the Southland Conference. So he will be serving as the deputy commissioner of the Southland Conference. So once again, this is from Crest City Sports. Go to crestcitysports.com. That's crestcitysports.com. Okay, we will go over to SI, see what's happening on SI. So we'll move over to SI. Okay, SI. Trailblazing arrogance. Portland had a chance to address the allegations with Chauncey Billups head on instead of the team insults its fans. Look, I'll be honest with you. I don't really look. What he did in the past was the past. And we can't just dwell on the future. Look, he's going to be a good coach. Make no mistake about it. He will be a good coach. But like I said, look, they complain. It sound crying about not addressing the allegations that he had. It's just like I said. It's just absolute sour grapes. That's what it is. It's absolutely solid grapes, sour grapes when it comes down to it. So I say this: look, give him a chance. I mean, he had problems in the past, but the truth of the matter is, look, he's going to be a good coach. He will be a good coach to bear. So once again, this is from SI. Go to si.com. Okay, let's see what else we have. Okay, Giannis ruled out for Game 4 with the Hawks with a knee injury. Looks like he is not going to be playing in Game number 4. So that will he did have an injury. He did hyperextended his left knee. That happened in the third quarter of the game against Atlanta. So I say this, look, so hopefully they went on a 15-2 scoring run, but he did return to the sidelines a few minutes later. So once again, this is from SI. Go to si.com. Okay, Olympics to allow babies, breastfeeding athletes to be at the Tokyo Games. So that's good. That's good news. When it comes down to it, Olympic organizers announced that they will allow breastfeeding mothers to attend the Summer Olympics. So that is good news. That is just because that is something that like I said, if they have to do that breastfeeding stuff, they have to do it. I mean, that's just. I mean, you can't, like I said, you can't just limit people doing those type of things. So once again, this is from SI. Go to SI.com. Okay. Reports Trevor Bauer under investigation for allegedly assaulting a woman. So it looks like Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer is in a lot of trouble after assaulting a woman earlier this year. A woman said she suffered severe and emotional pain in the incident where Bauer, the woman was granted a temporary domestic violence restraining order, according to TMZ Sports. Also, Mark Garlic. I mean, it's Garlic. That's Grael. The woman's attorney expected to file charges against Bauer. So the goal is to keep Bauer from contacting with our climbing. So that's what he's saying. So that's, I don't know if this is true or not. I hope it's not. I hope it's not true. I hope it's not true. What happened with Trevor Bauer. I just hope it's not true. But once again, you're going to have a lot of speculation going on when it comes down to it. So once again, this is from SI. Go to SI.com. That's SI.com. Okay, Shohun Atani homers twice, leading the Angels against the Yankees. So that was a win against the Yankees. So so this is from SI. Go to SI.com. And we'll look at. Okay, reports Syracuse launches an investigation into Quentin Hillman. Quentin Hillman, the school is looking, allegation report by the Athletics. So they are investigating women's basketball coach Clinton Hillman. The allegations reported by the Athletic are troubling. Sarah Scalise, the vice president of Syracuse, told. So I don't know. I mean, these allegations most likely are serious offenses right here. Hillman did threaten players. He would. So that's kind of, like I said, that's kind of what's going on as we speak. So this is from Syracuse FN. You can follow them at Syracuse Fan Nation. Okay, Hector Santiago suspended for 10 games for foreign substance on gloves. So it looks like he is not going to be pitching for the next 10 games. He is going to be suspended for the next 10 games since the Major League Baseball began enforce the rule on foreign substance on gloves. So it looks like I'm glad to see the crackdowns going on because that right there, that's got to be nipped in the bud. That's absolutely got to be nipped in the bud. Okay, Penny Hardaway remains at Memphis despite interest with the Magic. So it looks like he is going to stay with the Memphis Tigers, Penny Hardaway. He might not, like I said, they might not get the they already interviewing Becky Harmon, the assistant coach. So I think if they hire Becky Harmon, that would be a great hire because that'll be the first the first women to be head coaches with these major organizations. So once again, this is from SI. Go to si.com. So let's see what else we have. Okay. Okay. This is college basketball. Okay, stay or go. Examining the looming NBA decision for college. 14 college standouts. So it looks like that's probably going to be examined in the near future because look, the NBA. Look, if you're going to stay for another year, that would help your skill sets out. But if you're going to go to the NBA, you might not be picked in the first round. You might not be picked in the first round. You might be maybe picked in those later rounds. So that's something right there. The NCAA and the NBA is going to examine. So once again, this is from SI NCAA basketball. What else we have? All right, let's see what else we have. And it looks like not much. So we're going to go over some Twitters and we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to go over some Twitters and we'll wrap this up for today. So I just talked about Trevor Bauer. Okay, let's put this up on the. Okay, FL teams, despite 2 home runs by Adam Duvall in the 9th inning, the Miami Marlins lost to the Philadelphia Phillies. So that right there, what happened yesterday with the. So once again, follow FL Teams at FL Teams on the FL Teams website. That's flteams.com. Okay. See what else we have. Okay. The latest on the Wizards coaching search. Let's go ahead and go over to the screen. Let's see what we have. Okay. Wizards continue to go through their first round of coaching interviews. According to Michael Scotto from the Hoop Hype, it looks like they're interviewing Scott Brooks to replace the the current coach that was there. Also, so it looks like they're making some progress when it comes down to it. The Washington Wizards. So that's kind of what's happening right now as we speak. So once again, this is from Hoop Rumors. Go to hooprumors.com. We will cut this off, and we will go back over to the Twitter feeds and see what else we can discuss. So let's see what else we have. Okay, let's see. Okay, for Lionel Messi's, let's go ahead and let's go over this Lionel Messi deal. This is from Sports Track. Lionel Messi, 4 years, $674 million with Barcelona expires today. So, why is she calling? I'll call her back in a little bit. So I'm busy. So so that looks like that's going to be they trying to get him they're trying to get his contract settled. So hopefully they can settle his contract, Lionel Messi. So once again, this is from Sports Track. Go to sportstrack.com. Let's see what else we are going to talk about here. Okay, put this in. Okay, condolences to Lavavia's David's father. Ed Nelson passed away. So once again, keep your thoughts and prayers to Lavavia's David. As he did lose his father. So once again, this is from Greg Allman. He is with the Buccaneers. You can follow them at Greg Allman. That's Greg Allman. That's AUMAM. Okay, we'll see what else we got to discuss. We will scroll down and see what we have. Okay, this is talking about the Lakers. This is from Spectrum Sportsnet. So this is the Lakers Lake Show. Okay, June comes to end. WNBA is continued to stand with the LGBTQ community year round. So that is good news. So this is from the WNBA. Follow them at the WNBA. So let's see what else we have to. Okay, this is from Sporting News. Build your own, build your offense for $15. Pick one. These are your choices right here. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and tight end. So these are your choices. Once again, this is from Sporting News. Go to sportingnews.com. See what else we have. Okay. Most Ted Lindsay Ward in NHL history. Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, Connor McDavid, Cindy Crosby, Alex Ovechek, and Jamar Jag, and then Greg Guy Lafleur. So this is from Sportsnet Stats. You can follow them at Sportsnet Stats. So we'll see what else we can discuss. Okay, let's go over to PBR Louisiana. PBR Louisiana All-Star Team. This is from the 2021 high school baseball season. So these are your selections for all-state teams. So congratulations to all these individuals that made the all-state team for prep baseball in Louisiana. So once again, this is from PBR Louisiana. Follow them at PBR Louisiana. That's Prep Baseball Report. So I'm going to go through some more. Yes. Okay, this is from SNY New York. Should the Knicks pull the trigger and offer R.J. Barrett, Obi Toppin, and Emmanuel Quigley for Damian Lillard? So it looks like they're going to be getting some trades and stuff like that. So hopefully they can get Damian Lillard to play for the New York Knicks. But that's probably, hopefully that'll happen soon rather than later. But I don't know if that's going to happen. So hopefully it does. But so once again, this is from SNY New York. Go to SNY New York. So let's see what else we have. Okay, this is from Odyssey Sports. Dak Prescott says the 2021 NFL season will be very special one for the Cowboys. So that's probably true what he's saying. So hopefully they do get going and start winning games, start becoming once again America's team. So this is from Odyssey Sports. Follow them at Odyssey Sports. Let's see, I'm going to wrap it up in just a second. So we'll go ahead and wrap it up. Okay, we'll wrap it up for today. Okay, once again, thanks for joining us for this edition of Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer Show. We'll be back later for the game between the Phoenix Suns and Los Angeles Clippers. That will be later on this evening. So we will have that game coverage for you here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So we will have that later on. So everybody, once again, have a good rest of your Wednesday afternoon, and we'll be back later on with NBA basketball here on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter.